Is Ethereum honestly worth more than its price suggests? In this video, I'll break down issuance, burn rate, staking trends, and layer 2 impact. Raw data, not opinions. If Ethereum is undervalued, you'll see why in the numbers. Ethereum hasn't just changed crypto. It created DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and much of Web3. But here's the big question. Is Ethereum still undervalued right now? Today, I analyzed the data behind issuance, burn rate, staking trend, and layer 2 effects to answer that question mathematically, not emotionally. So stay till the end. I'll reveal the biggest hidden driver nobody is talking about. Let's talk about Ethereum's issuance. How much Ethereum is being created. Under Ethereum 2.0, issuance dropped significantly versus POV. Less new Ethereum entering supply, potential scarcity. As an example, Ethereum shifts to proof of stake, cut annual issuance by more than 90% at launch, dramatically reducing new supply pressure. But issuance still matters, especially when demand changes. Ethereum's burn rate, why it does matter. Ethereum EIP 1595 burn mechanism destroys a portion of fees. Burn rate spikes during high activity, net deflation. Compared to issuance, key data points are when average burn is higher than issuance, that's a deflationary supply. When burn is smaller than issuance, it's inflational trends. Most people miss how often Ethereum is deflationary, and that's a big value clue. Let's also talk about staking data. Ethereum locked up long term. Percentage of Ethereum locked in staking. Impact availability supply. Long-term holders versus traders is also something to consider. Right now, a lot of percentage of all Ethereum is staked, meaning it's locked for years and not circulating the markets. When the majority of supply is dormant, that can have huge price implications. Now let's talk about layer 2 impact. Real usage driving value. Roll-ups reduce fees and increase utility. Activity burns more Ethereum faster. Adoption drives demand indirectly. If layer 2s are burning more Ethereum, that's a value lever most people ignore. Let's talk about the comparative valuation. Price versus activity comparisons to Bitcoin and Ethereum. These metrics help us see real network valuation, not just price charts. Now let's talk about sentiments and future adoption signals. There's institutional interest, ETF implications, layer 2 growth forecasts, and more institutional exposure plus high layer 2 usage equals structural demand. But the most underrated value driver could be validator economics. So is Ethereum really undervalued? My personal summary without financial advice. Issuance decrease, burn stronger, staked higher, layer 2 boosting utility, and every core data points to structural supply reduction with increasing usage. So is Ethereum still undervalued? The data leans yes, but don't take this as advice. Comment below what data surprised you most about Ethereum's value. Hit subscribe if you want real data, not just price predictions. Till then, see you in the next video.